So, we're gonna go again. And...
all of his co-workers were gone.
What
could it mean?
I wonder where
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I? Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure I get all the memos. Oh, ow! Stupid door. Ah! Alright, so...
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, I will actually enter the door on my left, which is this one, right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
It wasn't?
And Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I've already been in here. I don't want to be here. Yeah.
This room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wow, I want... Let's see what's over here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't know, that button was pretty tempting. I'll actually listen to him. See what happens.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
do unbelievably
Stanley
amazing
decided to
work
go
all the
up to
time,
his
every
boss's
day, with
office,
no exception.
hoping he might find an answer
How to solve
there.
a dispute with a coworker. Let a ball up inside you. Take out the passive aggressively on other coworkers. Restart coworkers. Resent coworkers. Oh my god. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on. That's great. Topic. Wait, everyone is unique. You most of all. That's a line and a half. With this game, to do synergize core valuable in expenditures, shift global mark and parade, monetize free to play. Help! I'm a post-it. Love this room. Let's see here. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Damn it, Chris! Thought we already got you out of there. Wow. Who moved my desk? I don't know. It was me. Monday. God. It's a lot of stuff to do. Screw that. I don't want... Wait, what is this? Teenagers. Size of demographic. A lot of percent. Space between the teenagers. There was something in the ideas bin. No more bins, trash cans. My god, this is awful. I don't want to work here. I want to stay in here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I didn't. I want to stay in the broom closet. Chris, where are you? Are you in here, bro?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Nope, there's something
no reason
here.
To still be here.
There's something in here. I know it. I need to just keep clicking everything. No,
it was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in
no,
the broom
get me in
closet.
here.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if
Stop
there was
opening
something
it.
to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Yes,
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I don't know what FA stands for, so screw you. You.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because
please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I mean, this is a cool place to hang out. I mean, you could jerk off without anyone noticing in here.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Nope,
but it didn't even occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Then why are you talking about it? Talking about it.
Maybe to you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
No, me and my friend, I don't have friends, so I don't have to worry about that.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
He's mad. You'd be mad, bro.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. you're dead.
No, I'm not.
You got
Why?
to his broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in
Man.
a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Well, aren't you nice?
Hello?
God.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead.
Yeah, shut
He
up.
or she has fallen prey
No.
to any number of
Yeah.
your helpless human Coming to a staircase,
No.
Stanley walked upstairs
I
to
wanna hear
his
your
boss's
shit.
office.
No, you're mean to me. I'm going downstairs. This is stupid. Don't want to deal with your bullshit. Who's down here anyway? It's a light, cardboard. It's a fire hose. It's a
But
cop.
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah, because you're
He
mean to
considered
me.
the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Shut up.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Man, why am I
All
walking
because
in a
he
circle?
believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This
I'm
is all a
dreaming.
dream.
This is all a dream.
What a relief
Come
Stanley
on.
felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't
totally
actually
dreaming.
gone. He wasn't going to
Where are
lose
the
his
hookers?
job.
Where's
He
the
wasn't
chicks?
crazy after all. And he
I wanna
thought
get
to
laid
himself,
in my
I
dream
suppose
right
I'll
now."
wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well
Where
enjoy this
is
while I'm still
Link?
lucid.
Where are all
he
my
imagined
heroes?
himself flying
I wanna
and
be
began
with
to
right
gently
now.
float above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself
What?
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much
What?
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh my
How was he
god.
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I told
Now
you.
the voice was describing
Voice in my
itself
head. You're just a
being considered
voice.
by Stanley, who
Ha.
found it particularly strange.
I knew it.
I'm dreaming about a
just a voice.
describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Well, you just
And while
shut
he
up.
thought it all very odd, and wondered if this
No,
voice
I
spoke
did
to
not
all
think it was
people in
odd.
their dreams, the
I have
truth was
voices
that,
in my
of
head all the
course,
time.
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for
Yeah,
himself?
there's gotta be some
Stanley
sort of
is as
breaking
awake
path here.
right now as he's ever been in his life.
Definitely a breaking path here.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
It's starting
After
to
all,
get annoying.
he
Where
knew
is the
for
breaking
certain,
path
beyond a
here?
doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I
No,
want.
don't bring me back, please.
I want my apartment and my wife
I had a wife.
and my job.
What am I doing, like, at the office all day
my
then?
life exactly the way it's always been.
I mean, I'm forever alone.
My life
Come
is
on.
normal. I am normal.
No, I'm not.
Everything will be fine.
Everything will not be fine. You shut your
I
face. You don't know.
am
You
okay.
will shut up right now. I will make you shut up. That was a lie. Great job.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
No, of course. It's great. It's great. Blacked out.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? I'm not a woman.
Mariella woke
name
up
isn't
on a day
Mariella.
like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what
That's how I
crazy
am.
people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
She wants to
I
be.
am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Okay, now you're just
It was
insulting me.
comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Really?
She had
Really?
no
You gonna
time
leave
for
me?
this. So it
Really?
was only
You're
a
just gonna leave
moment
me there?
that she
You're gonna
stood
die?
there, staring down at the body.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
just
she turned to the
freaking
man.
tastic, you know. Screw you. Beck. My god. And I'm back. Well, anyways, that'll be it for now. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below. And if you're new around here and you want to see more, well, please do subscribe. Shadowlink 1907, signing out.